with your weekly Tarotscope for the week of June 5th to 11th. And I am using the Tarot of a Moon Garden. I've already shuffled for the week, and then I'm using the Mystical Wisdom Oracle as well for guidance for all of us during this week. And those are also the decks I'm using on my Instagram and my Facebook. I do daily draws, and I was just pulling a tarot before, but now I'm doing a tarot and oracle card kind of every day. So let me know what you think about that. You can go follow me on Instagram if you like seeing daily draws. And then on Sunday I pull from the Angel Prayers deck for sort of your Sunday celestial hug, as I call it. If you're interested in getting your own individual tarot reading, you can go down to my Etsy shop, which is linked below. I have the featured reading of the week, or of the month, I should say. June is the creative guidance reading. If you are working on a creative project and you need some guidance, or you're starting one out, it's definitely a really great reading to go for. So that's the featured reading of the month. So let's get started with our Tarotscopes. As always, we start with Aries. And Aries, we have the Fool, perfect for Aries. Aries, this is a time to just sort of like jump and leap into all sorts of opportunities that are coming your way this week. You know, start a new beginning, take that risk. If you're thinking of doing something new, this is definitely a really good sign that, you know, it's going to be good and you should do it. So there. For Taurus, we have the Two of Staffs. So the Two of Wands. Oh, we got a lovely unicorn. That's so nice. This is a good week for planning, Taurus. And also we have Venus is moving into your sign, into Taurus on Tuesday. And Venus is very comfortable there. That's your home planet, so to speak. So it's a really good time for making some plans, you know, especially plans with, you know, a partner, any kind of partnership plans. This is a good time for it, especially if they involve anything to do with art or beauty. It's a good time. For Gemini, we have the Ten of Staffs. So Gemini, you may be taking on a lot. And I mean, Mercury is moving into your sign on Tuesday as well. And so I see you just being super busy, like busy, running everywhere, all sorts of little tasks and chores. And in some ways you feel good, you're getting a lot of things done, but you also might feel really overwhelmed. So it's okay to ask for help, to delegate some of those things, especially things you don't really have to do. Like separate out, what do I actually need to do and what do I not need to do. For Cancer, we have the Knight of Staffs. So Cancer, you're not super comfortable taking sudden action, but it's saying that this is going to be an active week for you too. And we do have Mars in Cancer, moved into Cancer today. It's not a sign it's totally comfortable in, but it is a good sign for you. It gives you a little more oomph, a little more activity, a little more courage to take some risks. So if you are moving this week, or if you are thinking of taking a trip, it's definitely a good sign for you. For Leo, we have the World. So Leo, you're definitely going to be feeling on top of things and feeling like you're kind of in a new space, that the energy is shifted. Like we're going through a shift of energy this week. And for you, it's a good thing. You're feeling definitely like you're on to a new path, that you've accomplished things. You're looking back at things and thinking, what did I do in the past? What can I do now? For Virgo, we have the Hermit, which, you know, is Virgo, the sign of which is the card for Virgo in the tarot. Blah, blah, blah. I can't speak. So Virgo, this is a week where you need to just kind of sit back and observe things. It's a time where, you know, everyone else, a lot of the other signs are going to be running around busy, doing a lot of things. But for you, you need to kind of go within and you need to do your own thing as opposed to what others might want you to do. You need to be your own light. It's also saying too that a mentor might appear, or somebody older might give you some advice that you really need to hear. For Libra, we have the Star. So Libra, great week for you. You're feeling so much more hopeful, so much more balanced. And part of that, I think, is Jupiter is moving forward this week in the sign of Libra. So you're feeling like you can expand now, that there is hope on the horizon. There is some good news. So stay hopeful, especially if you've been feeling really down and really affected by some of the things going on in the world. I'm really getting strongly a message about Libra, sort of like Libra's feeling very strongly about it. And it's saying that not to give up hope and to definitely keep focusing on the positive. For Scorpio, we have the King of Staffs. So Scorpio, time to take action. Time to take action on your behalf. you're used to kind of doing things a little more subtly at times, and it's saying that you need to get out there and take the lead, that you need to toot your own horn and brag about some of the things that you've been up to lately. For Sagittarius, we have the Five of Cups. So Sagittarius, you might be feeling this week a little bit disappointed, down about others, especially if it feels like others around you have let you down in some way. And it's saying that you need to not focus on them and focus on you. You can't please everyone. And sometimes people are going to misinterpret things that you say or do. But that's not about you, that's about them. And you need to look at the things that you do have and the friends that you still have. For Capricorn, we have the Four of Cups. So Capricorn, you too are feeling a little bit down about things, but you're feeling more restless and dissatisfied, I feel. Whereas Sagittarius is maybe feeling let down. It's saying for you, it's more of a restlessness, that you feel like something's not quite right, but you can't quite figure out what it is. And it's asking you to step back, because not everything it's saying is not working. It's just there's one or two things that aren't, and you need to just figure out what they are, and then maybe figure out either can you get rid of it or can you change it. For Aquarius, we have the Three of Cups. So Aquarius, a great week for you. It's going to be a time of, maybe partying a bit, getting out, having fun, being with others. It's definitely a week to maybe like get together with your friends you haven't seen for a while. Do something fun this week, Aquarius. And Pisces, we have the Queen of Swords. So Pisces, you're going to be making some difficult decisions this week. And I know that sometimes you don't want to hurt other people's feelings, or you feel like, you don't want to be too decisive, but it's actually asking you this week to do that, to be decisive, to make a decision that works best for you and not to worry so much about what other people think. So that's why I'm seeing Tarotscope wise. When I was shuffling, this card turned over, and it is Cheer Up, Live in the Moment. So the beautiful Josephine Wall, always her artwork is amazing. But it's really telling all of us that no matter what's going on, like definitely some of the cards I pulled for some signs are more sunny, and seems like some signs this week are struggling a bit. I'm thinking like Sagittarius, Capricorn in particular are having a little bit of a struggle. And it's saying that, not everything is bad, that, to look at the positive. Libra got this message really strong, like look at the positive things. It doesn't mean that we ignore some of the negativity that's going on in the world right now, but it does mean that we need to focus our energy on the things that are positive, that we need to find the things that cheer us up, maybe watch something funny, something that makes you laugh, or something that makes you smile. We need to kind of like make sure that we're keeping our energies positive while still remaining aware of what's going on around us. So, and I have there's a little fairy there. I love the fairy here, so beautiful. It just reminds me too of this time of year, with the at least in the northern hemisphere where I live. It's summer now. It's starting to get hot. Summer here isn't super long, so we enjoy it. And I always think of fairies and summer solstice, and just looking at the beautiful and the magical things in our lives. So that's the message I'm getting this week. I did reference some of the things going on astrologically this week. We have a full moon on Friday, early Friday morning, late Thursday night if you're in Europe. There's a full moon in Sagittarius, which makes us want to go out and have some fun this weekend, which is good. You can see the full rundown of what's going on astrologically on my blog, which is also linked below. Gonna have the forecast for the week. Let me know what you think. Do you like seeing the forecast? Let me know, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.